This is Jin from Korea, and I'm the representative of Neoways for Lies of P.
Okay, maybe first question. I think nobody expected like the game to be like this combination of games like Sekiro, Bloodborne, and on this scale. Can you give us any details on how big is the studio? How long have you been working on the game?
The development team is currently just reached 100 people of developers, and they've been developing this game since 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Pinocchio and steampunk as theme and backstory?
Yeah, how they all got combined, right?
Yeah.
So this is actually their first Soul-like game. So they wanted to do good. They really wanted to be the best, and they still, for the Soul-like genre, they didn't have enough fan base. So first, since it's their first try, they wanted to get some fan and popularity first. That's why they came up with the most well-known story, which is Pinocchio. But of course, it's not so funny if they just use the original story. So they just added some dark twist in it, and also with the background, which is 19th century, 20th century Belle Epoque era in France. That's how they came up with the story.
How did you manage to copy or improve even on games like Sekiro and Bloodborne? Like, are there some developers in your team that worked in the studios, or do you just get developers that admire them? Or
Oh yeah, the head of the development team, he himself is a really big fan of the Soul-like genre, and he in Korea actually it's not really common to make a console game. More in market in Korea, it's more for PC and mobile. So it was for them. It was also very challenging to make a Soul-like game and console game at the same time. So since he's also a big fan of it, he wanted to try, and he wanted to prove that Korea can do it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe as next question, could you go into detail like what we can expect about the world? Like how many hours of gameplay?
Sure. The game, if you just experience 2 chapters, and 2 chapters, if you go thoroughly from them, and it will take almost 3 hours to go thoroughly in the chapters.
Yeah.
But we have like 13 more chapters like that. So if you basic gameplay time is 30 hours, but if you thoroughly check all the contents that we implemented, then it will be like more than 60 hours.
I found a ringing phone in the demo with a quiz master or something like that. Could you go into detail with that? Are there throughout the game puzzles or?
You mean Christmas, or what was it? One more time?
A telephone rang, and there was a quiz master that asked you a question or a puzzle.
Telephone ring. I think I have to ask that question thoroughly when the developer comes by.
Yeah.
But if I tell you about how the story led is, as you see in the title, it is Lies of P. So if you think of Pinocchio, it's something, a big thing that comes across the Pinocchio is lie. So in this game too, a lie is something really important in this game. So Pinocchio will face so many questions and paths that he has to go through, and he has to decide to lie or not, who to trust or not. So this will, by the choices that users make, will add that to the multi-ending. So depends on the answers that they make, endings can vary a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Can we find some NPCs to talk to in the game, because there was a shopkeeper and stuff like that? Are there any people in the city left?
Yeah, a lot. As you see, Pinocchio is a puppet, and the city crowd has really been developed by the labor from puppets. They made a puppet to work for them, but some reason it's more. If I talk more, there will be spoilers, so I'm not gonna open more. But some reason puppets turn into a slaughter puppet, so they started to kill people. That's how the city looked ruined, and the people ran away from the puppets. But but there will be NPCs like people and puppet as well, and also more other creatures if you go through them. But there is a place called Hotel, which is kind of checkpoint and the rest place or practice to fight for Pinocchio. But there he will face a lot of people who can help them emotionally and also grow, and it will help him to be more human, or more you will find it in the game. Yeah, there is a place called Hotel.
Okay. I saw in the demo like 3 playable classes. Is that also for the final game, or are you planning to integrate more playable classes, like character classes and?
Oh, it will be developed more.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, but the developers are really thinking the biggest difference from their game from other Soul-like genre or other games is their attractive combat system. So they think they made their combat system really attractive, and there is a weapon combination system. You can combine the different blades and handles, so you can make your own weapons. There are more than 30 types of weapon, and there will be more than 100 combinations, and you can find your favorite or that suits you best.
Okay. As final question, is there something you really want players to know about the game, like one feature the team is really proud of, or?
Like I just mentioned, the weapon system. So if you really go through the weapon system, if you really want to find your favorite combination of the weapon, you will spend a lot of time in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Great.
Thank you.